looking to a game that I was looking forward to talking about until it happened. Uh, the Chiefs game, uh, pretty good game overall. Almost coming back at the end to win that, but still not losing. To out of all teams, the Raiders. Um, I saw the stat that out of the career games that Mahomes has lost, he has only lost one by 7 or more points, and that was this one.
Wow.
That's the only game he's lost by 7 or more
Wow.
points in his career. And it was an 8 point loss, so even it's not even by that much. Um, and I think you look at the Raiders, they're having a pretty good season. They've got a pretty good team there. I really think Carr is better than what I'd like to give him credit for, and what I think he is given credit for. I think he's one of those. I know I've said this about a couple different quarterbacks this season, but I think he's one that does really good with what he has to work with there. And I hate saying that, with him being on the Raiders, but I think he's a lot better than what he's given credit for. But yeah, this is a game that I saw us. If we were to lose a game, this is one that I'm not completely surprised. We always struggle against the Raiders and the Chargers, and no matter how either of the teams are playing or even how we're playing that season, it's a game that we always seem to struggle with. What are you guys' thoughts on the game?
I think the Chiefs needed to lose this one because we won 13 straight. We haven't lost in a while, so they didn't know what it was like to lose. Because we're not used to that anymore.
Yeah,
Which was nice. Don't get me wrong, but I think, especially considering who we were about to play next in Buffalo, we needed a wake-up call, and I think it was good that we got it now as opposed to later. And this is kind of what happened last year. We struggled early in the season, and then later in the season we really patched things up and we made a run for it. So, I mean, I'm not happy that we lost this game,
Marvin,
but
I think
I'd rather it happen now than later in the
that's true.
season.
Do you think? I don't know if you guys agree with me. You can give me your comments on this, but do you think the losses? I mean, they kind of, I guess, put you in your place. Basically, you go throughout the games. You're playing these teams that really are terrible, but yet you could lose to them because you think you're all it. You're undefeated, but those losses teach you. I got to play. I got to show up every single Sunday, no matter who I'm playing.
yeah,
Well, they were apologizing after the game. A lot of the players were.
yeah. No, that I think they realized, that they can't. As I think you told me, Marvin, that they can't just play sloppy and expect to win every game. I mean, I've always hated the. I mean, I've loved it, but at the same time, I've hated the comeback wins. I mean, you saw that through the playoffs, we came back to win, and it was fun. It made it exciting and everything, but still, we shouldn't have to come back. Um, and so I think this kind of shows all of the guys really that we can't just mess around. I mean, we're too good of a team for that. You see Mahomes throwing his first interception of the season in that game. Um, so I mean, still played a really good game. Like I said, lost by 8, but really disappointing to see. But you know, there's still hope there. I mean, I wonder what this really says about the Raiders. I know we've had that discussion a little bit, like when they beat the Saints. Now they beat the Saints, so a good team. They also beat the Panthers, so not really saying a whole lot there. But now beating the Chiefs. I mean, what do you guys think about the Raiders this season?
They're looking good. 3-2. I mean, next week week number 7. They have week 6 for bye, I believe. Yes. So they play Tampa Bay next week.
Yeah.
You're gonna not agree with me on this, but I'm going by Tom Brady. Tom Brady's winning next week, or that against the Raiders. But Raiders are looking pretty good. But they do have a tough schedule ahead. Buccaneers. They're playing Cleveland. 4-1. Then they go play LA and some 3 in a row games of divisional. So I don't think they win the next 2, but they played well against the Chiefs, and Chiefs need to. I want to say this: Chiefs got to be there every game. They have to be there every game if they're gonna win. And this just teaches them no. Every single Sunday, it's any given Sunday, especially this year with this 2020, man, we're seeing games that's like, what? Who won? And so, yeah, the Browns are tied with the Chiefs and the record. What?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
so
really.
I think this is just an off game for Kansas City. It's nothing big. They can bounce back. They will. I think just this week is one of those weeks you think that you're doing good, but yet you got to show up.
Oh yeah, I've seen the Chiefs lose way worse than that. This was really nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that Colts game from last year, that one was bad, but this one was like, come on, guys, you're better than that.
Yeah, and like I said, they'll come back
really.
next week and stuff.